There we go. Having a lot of issues this morning. I don't know why. Oh, let me see something. That's working. Hello, that's working. The bunny's going crazy. I don't know what's going on. Everything's crazy. Hi, Fulcrum. How are you? I mean, that's not. Sorry, just looking at my phone. Um, so far, I couldn't wake up this morning because Baxter had stolen all my blankets last night, so I was freezing. So I woke up this morning, I could barely move. I felt like an icicle. So I took a shower. That's why I'm half an hour late. And the bunny has been running around like crazy. He just ran behind the toilet, knocked over the cleaning rod. So I had to go and shut the door on him. NordVPN for the last 2 days has been acting wonky. It I turn it on and it just spins and spins and won't connect, won't connect. I have to sign in through their website and it usually works. Um, but today it would not sign on at all, so I had to delete that and reinstall it. So it's just been a lot of headaches already, and I've only been up for like 2 hours. So I'm drinking tea today. I need some energy to keep me going. Yeah, it's really annoying. Like I said, it's been a annoying day so far. It's only 2 hours old. I also I'm trying to log into Elder Scrolls to set up the subscription so I can start playing, and it refuses to accept any payment. It's like, all right, I give up. We'll just do the base game today. Oh, that's loud. Turn the desktop down a little bit. Turn this down when I get into game. Not loud for you guys anymore, but it's loud for me. I love that bell sound. I've been playing this on and off. I'm going to make a new character. I really wanted to do a hunter type with a bow and arrow, but everything I looked on said it's kind of hard to play unless you play certain characters, which I really don't want to play. I want to play an Argonian. I really love the Argonians. So we're just going to make a warden. Create character. I don't know what we're going to call it yet. Can I get into settings first? Because this is like blowing my ears out. Graphics, audio. There we go. Alright, let's create a new character. I don't know what type of names I want to use. That's a great name. We'll come back to the name. We haven't decided yet. I want to play a Warden. I really enjoyed the Warden last time I played it. I tried the Necromancer once. I wasn't a fan of that at all. I wasn't good at it, so that's why. Ooh. I want him to be tall. Posing. Okay, there's an ad break. Let's try to figure out a name. Asking ChatGPT what I should do. I don't like any of those names. Thank you, though. I had a good name, and I can't remember what it was. I was going to play it last time, and I forgot to put it on. I don't know. Should name it Onion Breath after last night's stream. Alright, skin color. I look like a lizard? I like all these colors. Usually when I do stuff, I don't like colors. I like the green. Classic lizard color. That's cool. This is hard. Usually when I do stuff like this, there's only like one or two settings I actually enjoy. The rest I can't stand. So far I like everything on here. That looks cool. Try to find that one. I think I like that. Cut size, we're fine with the way I look at that. Face. Kinda like that, but we gotta do voice. Love that you can pick the voice. I like that one. So far, B is my favorite. Oh, I like F2. B or F? B or F? Let's play a couple of these. Yeah, that's it. That's the one I like. Alright, hairstyles. Definitely don't like that one. I think we're gonna go with the first one. That one I liked. Kind of like that one too. Dormant. The ones with the eyes, we like. Nose rings. Let's find the one with the eyes. We like that one the best. That one. Head markings. And nothing. I always like the death mask, but it gets old fast. We're not going to go with markings. Fine without it. Eyes. I always go with green eyes. Fine with the shape. I don't think he has eyebrows. Mouth I'm fine with. Alright, let's see. We got Argonian. Jordan. I need a name. It is where I wish they had a name generator. Sometimes I like just feeding off what's there. Alright, what's a good name? Let's raid the internet and try to find some good role-playing names. I'm not trying to steal someone's name. I just want to get something, get the form that I like. Hoping my name comes to me. Any of these. Alright, let me go blow my nose. I'm going to think of a name. I'll be right back. I don't want to lose this character because we like how he looks. I do love how he looks. So walking back in here, it looks great. Stuck on a name. Oh. Breath of Rot? Rot breath? How that sounds. Feels like a rot breath. Maybe we should do from last night, Breath of Onion. Should we do hyphens? Breath of Onion. Spulker, are you here? Did you hear me? Do you like Breath of Onions for my character's name? After last night? Alright, we'll create. Skip. I don't feel like playing that again. Alright, we have created Breath of Onions. I honestly could still smell onions. I don't know if it's just burnt in my nose or what.
Over here, I could use your help.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so we're not putting skill points in. Oh. Is that a pet? Oh, it's a mount. We'll get that tomorrow. Alright, that's gonna be fun. I don't know what I want to be yet, so we're not going to put anything down yet. Give me a second to figure out what I'm doing, because it's been a while since I played. Gotta go through all this stuff. Like this view better.
Fresh off the boat, eh? High Isle is a good place for an adventurer to earn some gold, provided you have the right connections. The name's Jakarn. My patron needs someone like you. An unknown, so to speak. It'd be worth your time to befriend her.
Who's your patron?
Lady Arabelle DeVoe. Maybe you've heard of her.
Nope, not at all.
Famous investigator and author. Diplomat, too. Which is why she's here. She runs in circles way above my station. But I owe her a debt that I'm trying to pay. Maybe you can help me do that.
What's in it for me?
A fair bit of gold, most likely. Lady Arabelle works for one of the richest nobles in all Tamriel, Lord Bacaro Valoris. He's sponsoring an important conference here on the island. But there's a problem. Trust me, the payday will be worth it.
Let's see. Can you hear my foot massager going? Hold on. Oh, good, you can't. I'm using my foot massager now. Alright, I'll meet with Lady whatever.
Lady Arabelle will appreciate an outsider's perspective. She's at the Gonfalon Bay docks with Lord Bacaro, if you want to introduce yourself. The problem I mentioned, it involves some missing ships. Anyway, tell her Jakarn sent you. I'm her favorite.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Long story. It involves multiple maidens, a few princes, and one charming rogue who stole all their hearts. Then the authorities got involved. Fortunately, Lady Arabelle agreed to take responsibility for my good behavior. Now I owe her.
Right, let's go on. Is that the mount we're gonna get tomorrow? That's cool. Okay, now I know where. Where are we going?
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Bacaro. You there, might we speak? I have a keen eye for talent, my dear, and you're practically oozing it from your pores. I am Lady Arabelle DeVoe. If you're looking for gainful employment, I have a proposition for you that pays exceedingly well. Care to hear more?
What was about that about a proposition?
Oh, nothing tawdry, my dear. We'll be too busy for romantic shenanigans before long, I expect. Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived. I need someone not known around the island to be my eyes and ears.
Eyes and ears.
While tales of my exploits credit me with all sorts of talents, I can't be in more than one place at a time. I could use a fresh face to mingle with the locals, determine if anyone knows anything about my 3 missing ships and their cargo.
I'm willing to help.
Lord Bakaro's conference can't proceed without that cargo. Here's what I need you to do. Check the inn, the lighthouse, and the Lockabane shallows. See if anyone knows or saw anything. Then meet me outside the north gate to compare notes. Certainly. Since you're new to High Isle, I understand you may not be as familiar
Yeah, I did
with
this
the local area as
quest
I
line
am.
once before. I
What
enjoyed
do you
it.
wish to know? Gonfalon Head Lighthouse, blessed by Kinnereth herself, stands atop the hill just west of town. It offers an excellent vantage from which to watch the nearby waters. Perhaps the lighthouse keeper saw something that will help.
Like the storm Lord Bakaro mentioned?
Possibly. When ships fail to make port, it's only natural to wonder if they were damaged or blown off course by a storm. The lighthouse keeper has a perfect view of the approach to Gonfalon Bay. If my ships were out there, she might have seen them. The currents of Lockabane are strong. Flotsam from the open sea often washes up along the shores of the waterway. Some of High Isle's poorer folk comb the beach looking for salvage. Let's hope they haven't found any today. The ancient Anchor Inn sits just up the street near the city gate. It's one of the more popular places on the island. In my experience, inns are an excellent location to pick up rumors. Wherever you think is best, my dear. But do get started soon. My intuition tells me that some sort of mischief
I like
is afoot,
mischief.
and my intuition is rarely wrong.
I'm a dockmaster, not a bloody mage. What does the lady expect me to do if her ships never made it to the docks in the first place?
It's not very nice. You don't seem very concerned about these missing ships.
Should I be?
Yes,
Lady
you're in on
Arabelle
it.
suspects some sort of foul play, but not on my docks. Not a chance. Gonfalon Bay is safe. Everyone knows that. Trouble comes from the mainland, not from here. Of course, the waters to the northeast can be treacherous.
Rectors, how so?
The closer you get to Amanos, the more unpredictable the currents become. And storms constantly barrage the coast, not to mention sea elf pirates. A good captain knows these things. None of that would keep Lady Arabelle's ships from reaching port. Like I said, storms close to Amanos aren't that unusual. I doubt the ships we're waiting for would have sailed that far north. Just in case, I sent people to look for signs of wreckage in the shallows. I really don't expect them to find any, though.
Right, you were utterly useless. Lord Bacario.
A visitor, or another one of Lady Arabelle's associates. Either way, welcome to our island. Bacaro Valorous, founder of the Society of the Steadfast, at your service. I hope you find your visit to High Isle restful and profitable.
It's the storm off the coast.
Yes, a sudden squall of unusual intensity. It died out just as quickly as it arose. I noticed it off to the northeast. Dark clouds filled that part of the horizon. Perhaps our ships were delayed by the shifting winds, or decided to wait out the storm.
What's so special about these particular ships?
I'm afraid that's privileged information. Suffice it to say, the cargo coming in on those ships is vital to the conference the Society of the Steadfast is sponsoring.
You didn't share Lady Arabella's concerns?
Of course I do. But I learned long ago to have patience when it comes to such matters. Not every setback is a conspiracy, and not every delay
Yes,
is
they are.
the act of a Daedric cult.
Yes, it is.
Though, if you do learn anything of imminent concern, please let us know.
Yeah, okay. Where are we going? Let's go there. I'm not picking up any other quests right now. Whenever I do that, I get stuck. He's sweeping the dirt into more dirt. Let's take a look at our skills. Dive. Uncle Gross and the Lord of Healing You. Healing is good. Alright, let's go with Dive. What do we want to be? I want animal companions. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna heal too. Alright. That should be good with the weapons. Soul magic. That's good. Getting all these things out of the way. No armor. Alright, let's go have some fun. Let's go kill some things. Killing things will be fun. Hey, Bax. How you doing, bud? We don't want to go that way. Go that way. Hi, buddy. Hold on. Come on up. All right. No, don't do that. Sit down, bud. There we go. That's a good co-pilot. This is a fun way to start a Sunday. I got my feet being massaged and I got my puppy in my lap. Better than the way it was going. It's pretty miserable this morning. Oh my god. I was just thinking. I have Breath of Onions as my name. The first letter of each word is Boo. So you can just call me Boo. What do you think, Bax? You think Boo's a good name?
Oh, a traveler. I thought those vile knights had returned. Forgive me, I must continue praying for the return of our idol. Without it, this tower's light will remain dark.
What happened to the lighthouse flame?
This lighthouse is special. It's blessed by Kinnereth, the god of winds and sea. No fire serves as a beacon for nearby ships, but the divine light of Kinnereth herself. But without the sacred idol, the light cannot shine. Alas, the idol was stolen.
Stole the idol.
Knights in unmarked livery broke in and stole the Kinnereth idol. I watched the scoundrels flee to the west with the sacred edifice. Perhaps, dare I ask, would you be willing to recover the idol for the lighthouse so I may restore the beacon?
Tell me about these knights first.
They may wear the garb of knights, but the ruffians who assaulted me carry themselves like
I like killing
robbers and
ruffians.
outlaws. Whoever they are, they're dangerous.
Oh,
Be wary of
puppy.
them, and may the wind guide you. Bless you, traveler. Please understand, to my order, this is more than just a lighthouse. This beacon spreads Kinnereth's blessing across both land and sea, but only with the idol in place, so it must be returned.
What else can you tell me about the lighthouse?
It is marvelous, is it not? This is actually the second beacon to stand atop Gonfalon Head. It dates back to the early 1st century.
She's a talker. I don't want to
When I
listen
assumed
anymore.
my duties here, the tower was in poor repair. Dangerous, even.
Let's go. We need some adventure. I'm tired of hearing people talking. Hey, bud. I know, Daddy doesn't have a big enough lap to you. Actually sprawled out across my lap right now, sleeping. Watch your head, bud. Hey. Oh, they're bad. My first kill. I like this two-handed. Actually, that's not helping me. You guys don't stand a chance against me. I heal myself. Oh, buddy, where you going? Alright, bud. Sorry, we gotta get you down. Good boy. Sorry about that. Ooh, a helmet. Now I have a helmet. Hehe. Should have blocked. Take a band of recruits to the Gonfalon Head Lighthouse and remove the Carithian idol. The Lord wants the lighthouse extinguished to deny Karath guidance to certain ships arriving soon. Do not damage the idol or harm the keepers unless you have no other choice. We don't want the lighthouse to remain dark forever. Just take the idol, find a good hiding place, and wait further instructions. The Ascended Magus. Right, I want the idol. Nice. Gold is good. He's asleep in his bed now. Oh, look, hissing snakes with wings.
You return, and with the idol. Place it here, and I shall call forth its light. Mother Kinnereth, this traveler has set right the desecration of this holy place. Return to us your blessing, and let your light shine over the land and sea. I cannot thank you enough. With the idol returned and the light restored, we can ensure the safe passage of many a weary traveler. Is there any way a priest of humble means could repay you? A blessing, perhaps?
3 ships never arrived in Gonfala Bay. Do you see anything from up here?
Shortly after the lighthouse was pillaged, I spied 3 ships on the horizon. Then suddenly, the clouds darkened, and a terrible storm began to blow in. I lost sight of the ships after that. Perhaps they were simply blown off course?
Is that sort of weather common here?
Amanos is notorious for its storms, but Kinnereth generally blesses High Isle with fair weather. I wonder, the way the storm swept in seemed unnatural, and it happened so soon after Kinnereth's idol was removed.
Do you think that's why the knights attacked the lighthouse?
The idol has little value outside the lighthouse. Its light does not shine in any other location. My order believes Kinnereth's light blesses High Isle. Why steal the idol unless the knights meant to revoke her protection? A troubling thought indeed.
Alright, we finished one quest. Gotta go all the way up there next. Can't be up to any good. Give me 1 second, I just gotta blow my nose. Baxter, you stay where you are. Alright, I'm back. Alright, we'll take his quest
Well,
too.
I shouldn't just walk into someone's home, even if they were rude. Oh, good, a kind face. I have tried time and again to ask politely for my friend's safe return, but they rudely mock me in response. Would you help me retrieve Privet? They took her away into Breakwater Cave. Didn't even ask my permission.
Who's Privet and who took her?
Oh, my Privet is without a doubt the most beautiful sheep on the
Wow.
island. Just ask anyone and they'll agree.
This guy's got
A
problems.
swell of Hadalids reside in this cave. They displayed such inner ugliness.
The most
and took
beautiful
Privet.
sheep he's ever
I
seen.
just heard her cries from inside. Even if my Privet was just your typical sheep, which she is not, that would not excuse the Hadalid's rude
I think he has
behavior.
more than a sheep
I need
problem.
someone strong to support my negotiations for Privet's return. How would you feel about joining me in exchange for coin?
I'll enter Breakwater Cave and retrieve Privet.
I
I don't know, Privet might be better off in the
There
cave,
goes a
away from
true
this guy.
friend to animals, I said. Now, with you to accompany me into the cave, our negotiations can begin. They may get rough, but I refuse to leave without my Privet.
I gotta keep going with this. If you have sheep, does it mean you're a farmer?
I am so much more than a simple farmer. They only think of animals as a source of income, or even food. No, I am an animal steward. I serve each of the creatures under my care. Whatever their needs may be, I attend to them.
So you take care of more than just Privet.
Absolutely. In many ways, I take care of every creature on High Isle. Those that cannot speak for themselves, anyway. Many animals find their way to my home that deserve special attention.
Wow.
It was
This
just
guy's raising
such
so many red flags.
I woke one morning and instantly knew someone needed my care. I leapt from bed and ran to my door. And just out front, there she was. Oh, Privet was quite the beauty. From the moment I laid eyes on her,
I think this guy
knew
needs to
I
be on My
had
Strange
to serve
Addiction.
her.
Alright, let's go. I can't listen to him anymore. Alright, we'll hit Breakwater Cave after we hit this other one. Hey, little squirrel, how you doing? Watch out for that guy I was just talking to. He's a little weird. Oh, more than a little weird. He needs a therapist badly. But it gave me a good laugh this morning. Ooh, Sky Shard over here. Where are you? Go up on the bridge. It looks pretty. Not pretty like I think that guy thinks the sheep is pretty. I love bridges. Bridges and lighthouses, they're cool. I don't always love driving on bridges, but I love how they look. It needs to be a giant troll somewhere under this bridge. I think that would be fun. Fulcrum, we need to build a bridge like this in Minecraft. This is like a fort. I don't know, maybe I have to redesign the fort because this looks freaking awesome. Look at the peaks. Tomorrow night, we'll have to get to work. I mean, look at that thing. That's amazing. We could do that or something similar. But I mean, look at that bridge. Now that's amazing. Now something like that going to that village, that would be cool to build. So we can safely get to the village back and forth.
You don't look like a salvager. Come to join up with those so-called knights who've been hanging around, did you? Bah! I'd rather go hungry than swear myself to the likes of them. Haven't seen anything sail by in the lock recently, and no new wreckage washed up today. But I've been keeping my head down. Those robber knights have been chasing off salvagers who won't promise to help them.
Tell me about these robber knights.
They were recruiting, or at least offering the chance to earn a reward. They wanted people ready to haul in whatever came ashore. Several salvagers went with them. I wouldn't, though. What I find is mine.
Where did the other knights take this out? Wait, where did the knights take the other salvagers?
To a cave just down the beach. But I'd avoid it if I were you. Old Charbel nearly lost his head snooping around there. I don't know if they found what they were looking for, but I think they left a few knights behind to watch the shallows.
Oh, he dodged. Good for you. Dodge this. I like this two-handed axe. Knights on rise. I think that's what it says. Within the next few days, several ships will be damaged on the approach to the High Isles. We expect wreckage to wash up in Loch Abahan, or along the northeastern shore of High Isle, or the southern eastern shore of Amenos. Capture any survivors from these ships and bring them to me. Muster all reliable recruits and make sure they are in place when the survivors wash ashore. Choice off any salvagers who refuse to assist us. Your new recruits may hesitate to lay hands on shipwrecked survivors. Remind them their reward is a place in the Ascended Order as Knights of the People. They will never go hungry again. Ascended Magus. Guys respawn fast. Alright, we gotta go back to town. We're gonna avoid the sheep guy for a little bit. Wonder when you're in a staff meeting and you're writing the script for this sheep guy, if you're doing it seriously or just laughing the whole time saying, I wonder if anybody will notice. Almost sounds like something they put in South Park. Back over the cool bridge. This bridge alone might take the whole day tomorrow to build. I wonder if I can go up there. Let's see. Gotta be a way up there. Maybe not. The Fulcrum, look at that castle. That's a city castle. I don't know. Wondering how the hell could I build something like that? Alright, tomorrow we might be testing different things, because I would love to build something like this. It might. I don't know where to go. Now the question is, do I just move to a different area? I'm not leaving the area, the board. I may start a new thing somewhere else. Start from scratch. Have that as part of it.
I hear these knights are robbing people and looting caravans. Hail, friend. Have you heard about the band of robber knights
do that.
who waylaid travelers on the road to
I don't know, we'll figure it out
Bay?
tomorrow.
I came to High Isle to trade, but getting goods from the interior has become a roll of the dice.
Robber Knight?
A rogue band that calls itself the Ascendant Order. I thought they were only active on the mainland, but they're here on High Isle. Rabble-rousers and troublemakers, if you ask me. And now, I hear they're looting caravans outside the city.
Interesting. Speaking of rumors, have you heard anything about the trio of missing ships?
Not specifically, but I saw some fancy-pants nobles giving the dockmaster.
I like that. Fancy Pants
Missing
Nobles.
ships could mean anything. Storms,
Whoever
pirates,
wrote the script for this
all-in
game needs to get a
worthless
raise.
navigators. Try Sergeant Dane over there. He's with the sister.
I'm off duty, newcomer. Got a complaint? Take it to one of the other guards.
Look for information about a trio of missing ships.
We police High Isle. Ships that haven't arrived yet aren't our problem. Besides, we've got our hands full with these so-called Ascendant Order Knights. They're stirring up trouble all across the island.
What do you know about the Ascendant Order?
Just that they're little more than well-armed bandits. They've been recruiting the poor to bolster their numbers. Now they're robbing caravans while claiming they fight for justice. Honest folk don't hide their faces behind helmets and masks.
They're superheroes, they do.
They're malcontents. They go on about how the high and mighty misuse their power by squabbling over the Ruby Throne. It started out small enough, defying authority, inciting riots, petty sabotage. But now they're hurting people.
Thanks for the information.
Something else, newcomer? I'd like to get back to my drink.
You're a snot. That's the nicest way I'm going to say it. Outside. I mean, that's the type of height I want on the walls of my tower. Not killing livestock. What are you talking about? Right. We'll have to redesign tomorrow.
Good. You found my field office. I thought I'd keep an eye on the lock while awaiting your report. My own investigations have turned up little about our missing ships. Tell me, did you uncover anything useful? Did the lighthouse keeper spot them?
After rogue knights darkened the beacon, the keeper spotted 3 ships before the storm rolled in.
Darken the beacon?
I'll be right back. I
The
gotta go
locals
to the bathroom.
revere that light. Who would dare offend Kinnereth in such a
Leverage
way?
wrong.
Something is indeed wrong here. At least our missing ships reached these waters, but this storm worries me. Tell me more about the rogue knights.
You hear me? Yes. They're known as the Ascended Order. The inn's patrons said they attacked caravans inland.
The Ascendant Order? Here? I heard rumors of knights troubling folk outside of town, but I had no idea they were the culprits. I've had dealings with the Order before. This doesn't bode well. Tell me, did you learn anything at the Shallows?
Someone called the Ascended Magus recruited salvagers to capture shipwreck survivors.
It seems the Ascendant Order knew the ships would be wrecked, and they helped make sure by extinguishing the lighthouse beacon. They knew my cargo was coming to High Isle. This means the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild delegates are in danger too.
Wait, what does your missing cargo have to do with the delegates?
Ah, you caught that, did you? My missing cargo is more delegates for the conference. Perhaps the most important ones. But I need you to check on the guild delegates right now. They went to visit a druid named Ravana. Her hut lies to the west.
You know the Ascended Order? What else can you tell me about them?
The Ascendant Order models itself after other knightly orders, but they're nothing but terrorists. They claim to stand against those who would subjugate the nations of Tamriel under Imperial rule, but I suspect they plan to take power for themselves.
Are they a serious threat?
They are well-funded and have a strong presence on the mainland. They proclaim a powerful message about greedy rulers and costly wars, but it's mostly rhetoric. Not that the common folk see that. Our conference makes a tempting target, I'm sure.
Tell me about the guild's representatives. No, we don't want. Alright, where are we going now? Gotta go to the druid's hut. Back over the bridge. Yes. Maybe. No. I don't know. Let's go this way. Oh, the squirrel's chasing me. A big moth. Feels like spring with all these creatures chirping and fluttering around.
Greetings, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a poultice or perhaps an herbal tea?
Looking for Guild Magist Alessia and the Guild General. Oh boy, I'm not even trying.
Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior. They stopped by. When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate. I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once.
Where did you send them?
A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valencia and Quentin it might be dangerous.
That's how they spelled Quentin? Alright, I could say that. Are the druids common on High Isles?
Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
No chatter. Let's go do some killing. Oh, we're almost by the sheep guy. I don't know if I should do that mission. I feel bad for the sheep. Is that a werewolf? Oh, look at this. Sunflower patch. That's cool.
Over here. I could use some help.
I'm coming in.
You're the one Lady Arabelle spoke to at the docks, aren't you? You volunteered to help investigate the ships that failed to reach port. It's good to see a friendly face, especially after what just happened.
Tell me what happened.
Guild General Quentin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order. They overpowered Quentin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentin.
Was Guild General Quentin injured?
I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Lady Arabella sent me to warn you that the Ascended Order was targeting conference delegates.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentin. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut.
Alright. I want to kill something. You guys got any loot? That's it. I had to block up that. What is that? This got anything good here I could steal? Doesn't look that way. Ooh. I thought it was a sword. Let's get to the hut. We gotta figure out how to build a tower looking like that. That is freaking great.
I understand, Valencia. Do what you must to find your friend.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabelle chose well. Now to see if I can find Guild General Quentin, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track the guild's general?
I enchanted the invitation medallions that each delegate carries, so I can place my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see. They moved north and east, across the lock. I see a chapel, crypts, maybe abandoned? No question. Quentin is there.
All the delegates have medallions. Can you use them to find the missing ships?
Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
Do we head directly to the abandoned crypts you saw?
No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information.
No, we don't. Let's go have an adventure.
For Guild General Quentin. I'll meet
Hey,
you
Yoshi.
at Lady Arabelle's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
I'll meet you there. I want to meet you there, because it's just more walking. What are you doing, Yoshi? Here. Ooh, we got something we can shoot. Scorch. Take Scorch. We'll do that yet. That looks like fun. We'll do that. We'll change this eventually. We're not setting this as a go-to end game, but for now, just having fun with it. Play around with all the skills.
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there. Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
I'll help you rescue the guild general.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
Mind if I ask you about the delegates that were aboard the missing ship?
I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince
wow.
Polska, son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of town.
That's not good. What kind of conference is Lord Baccaro holding exactly?
I said you deserve the truth. Lord Baccaro invited the Alliance leaders here for peace talks. He hopes to end the Three Banners War. If we find Quentin with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Meet me at the chapel north of the loch. We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentin without a fight.
What if it's a trap?
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
Thank you. Alright, I'm going to end this here today. I'm a little done. Yesterday was, I'll be back tomorrow night with Minecraft Monday, where I'll be making some of those things we just witnessed in this game, because it's freaking amazing. It may take a while, but we'll build them. So, have a good day. I might be back later. I doubt it, though, but I might try. Have a good day, everyone.